just about now. Okay. Samuel burst through the door, big and cheerful as ever, seeking to collect any non-perishables he found for his co-op. No less than 3 bear hugs later, he's barreling back out to the roadhouse, off to cook a feast for any bar towers in need. At least we got one thing on the list. Licorice from Pachenko reminds you of Mom. Samuel bought up the licorice for his roadhouse co-op. And he also got the chocolate. So the day laborer bought the red wine for a date night with his husband. Aww. And he also got that too. When you close your eyes, you hear the grating of gravel under your tires and feel the fresh air on your face. That can only mean one thing. It's time to head out. He's fretting over the fate of Barto. Nadine is back. She's curious about the state of your store. Ramir is back. He's taking a stroll down memory lane. I thought he was arrested. Masha, she almost looks happy to see you. Almost. He looks like he stepped out for the moment, and Rahid is busy chatting with another caravan member. I forgot about him. Anyways, Nadine. Where were you? Nadine pushes open the door to your store and steps inside. I just realized we probably shouldn't have done it with Nadine because we're not going to have good cards. She scans the empty shelves, taking in every inch of the place with discerning, analytical eyes before gesturing for you to join her on the stoop. Your store. Is it always like this? I won't say I'm impressed, but your inventory is not the worst. Alright, that really could have gone a whole lot worse. But this is going to be bad. No, I'm not here to buy anything. Just taking a look around. Alright, she can see my cards and now I can see hers. And I don't have a lot of options. But that doesn't matter because we did it. We got through a conversation, finally. I'm not making any decisions until the end of the month, but if you don't turn things around, I'm afraid we'll have no choice but to drop Bardo from our route. I wish it wasn't the case, but the Rikers are able to cause a lot of trouble for us. Nadine shakes her head. She heads down the street, an ominous sign for the looming decision ahead. Alright. The issue is I have a lot of bad cards for being able to talk with Elias. And I've never been able to get through a conversation with Ramir, so I'm going to try to talk with Masha first. A fresh restart. Looking up from her garden, Masha spots you and waves a warmer welcome than which you've been accustomed. Intrigued, you proceed with caution. The garden's bound back nicely, isn't it? I've always had a way with plants. To be fair, it wasn't all in the old green thumb, though. The caravan was actually a big help. Not sure what I have done without those materials. So, yeah. That's kind of what I mean. So, like, let's see what she has, at least. If you're trying to not step on my plants, you're not trying very hard. Let's continue the chatter line. Because, yeah, she just did that, which, come on. Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? We're not going to be able to get through this conversation, are we? So we're gonna prepare. And this is the best card that we've got. And here I was just starting to think you might not be as headstrong as your mother. Okay, this was not my fault. Again, like, my cards aren't good for town anymore. This is why I prefer people to plants. I mean, I can agree with that. Even when she makes an effort to be kinder, Masha's prickliness remains difficult to overcome. You decide to make a tactical retreat for now. So yeah, we can't get through a conversation with Masha either. Anyways, distressed and grieving, but with a hint of empathetic and observant, so let's go with it. Again, one of the problems is that we have so many cards now that aren't good for this town. And again, I've never been able to get through a conversation with Amir. I forgot to read that. What are you looking at? That's right, I got out on my own. No thanks to you. I get it. Bad situation. Not much you could have done, I guess. Anyway, it's weird to be back in a place I've spent all my time avoiding, you know? There used to be a house here. Huh. I mean, oh shit. Some folks get some time off work and go back to their family home, the childhood bedroom. Isn't that wild? If my childhood bedroom were still here, I'd rub a cigarette into the wood floors and watch it burn down. I think this is why you were... Anyways. Jeez, figured you of all people would understand. Figured wrong. I am trying to save my family business, thank you. Oh, Jesus. Look at all those cards made. You've done some time. You probably feel the same, huh? Everyone's noticed you haven't done much with the store. No offense. Personally, I'd prefer the caravan never stopped here. I don't care if your store becomes some kind of institution. Hey, hey. That's you. But, man, you've changed. Yeah, his cards are all different now. Someplace shouldn't be really relived. They activate a bunch of old dormant memories better off dead. Better left dead. Approachable is never how you describe Ramir, but sometimes you can still tell exactly what he's thinking. Huh. That's new with him. Geez, this is going to be the best one for trying to get through a conversation with Elias, I think. Hang on, no. Nope, nope. Like, that would inherit symbols, and that might be good. Again, like, this distressed one is the one. Because, like, I personally am distressed because I want to get through this game. Deadline approaching. Elias is sitting on the curb outside your shop, hunched over with his head in his hands. He looks worried. Nadine's gonna be making the call on the caravan soon, and I gotta be honest, I'm worried about Barto. I mean, distress was probably a good card to hold on to, but... Well, he's gonna try. So there is that. Believe me, I'm no fan of the Deans, but without a steady influx of goods from the caravan, things could get real bad around here. Ghost town bad. I wish I could trust her to do the right thing, but what she's gonna prioritize? The needs of the caravan? The needs of this town? Or the needs of herself? Even if she wanted to help, can she really? With the realtors breathing down her neck? Just gonna go out on a limb here, but I'm thinking our little town is not at the top of our list. And the fate of your mom's store certainly isn't on her mind either. That much I can guarantee. I mean, we're hurting for products as it is. What will happen if you lose access to the caravan completely? I get really fatigued at the end of the trip, but I can still get to the end of the trip at least. How are you so calm about this? I kinda did alright last time. I kinda did okay. I don't know what's gonna happen if I play this card, so let's find out. Do you really not care about what happens to Barto? See, the problem is that I don't know what to add to my hand. Damn it. Sorry. I guess I'm just too upset to be having this conversation with you right now. We almost got there. Elias hoists himself off the curb, he flips you off, and then turns to go mope somewhere else. Ugh, we almost got through that. Alright, it's time for us to move on. And this is the last trip. Caravan's gonna go to a bunch of places. My problem with traveling with the caravan there's no place like home, there's no place like home. A good pit stop for soaking up some sun, and of course culture. Mom's oldest friend, Isabella still lives here. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna see how upset Marx is with us. Once the game loads in. Okay, there we go. Navigating the winding canyon roads is like second nature to you now, and you're able to appreciate the roadside sculptures and colorful architecture as you easily follow Nadine up to the plateau. So, Isabella is helping someone move a chair into storage. Marx lounges on a snow-white couch, and Irad is surrounded by fans. Like fans or fans? Oh, onlookers, yeah. Up ahead, a crowd gathers along the road. You're used to Pachenko's street art attracting onlookers, but with the outdoor exhibitions damaged by the quake, you can't help but wonder what the fuss is about. Salutations, friend. You've arrived just in time for my afternoon lectures. Fortuitous. That's right, not rain nor snow nor quake can stop the train of knowledge from leaving the station. Just so happens I know a thing or three about trains and even more about art stuff. Ugh. Sorry. I want to see what he has. Besides color, there's nothing like perspective to make a composition compelling. It's all about taking risks, and that's how you stand out from the crowd, I'm pretty sure. That's what I like to call the risk factor. Yeah. Ah. The BS, Professor. Besides the risk factor, you've also got to know your audience. I call that the desirability index. The formula for success is your risk factor multiplied by your desirability index. Yep, that sounds about right. Oh boy. So he's got a bunch of triangles. But we just had to get through that. Could I have a word with my friend here in private? Thank you all. Okay, looks like all I want. Phew. You'd probably never have guessed, but I have no idea what I'm doing here. Back in Anka, people kept telling me, fake it till you make it. How am I supposed to know when that is? You reassure Irad that he's doing great before letting him get back to his lesson. The sound of applause follows you as you leave him to shine on. Oh boy. At this stage? No. Nope, 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 nope. That maybe wasn't the best move, but... oh well, we'll find out. Isabella. Cicadas buzz a final requiem for Isabella's shop. It survived natural disasters and market shocks, but it could not survive alienation from the circle. Don't feel too sad, little bird. I've been booted out before, but I always land on my feet. This is the start of a new adventure. I admit it, I still feel so much uncertainty about the future. I always had your mom in the circle to support me before Marx led the group down a different path. One that I couldn't follow. I can't change the circle. Younger people have different ideas, just like your mom and I when we were younger. The future of Pachenko is in the hands of folks like Marx now, and her circle. I can only wish her luck. It was so good to see you again. I just wish that it was in better circumstances. You can't stay stuck somewhere you don't belong, child. I hope that you don't stop traveling until you find what you're looking for. You assure Isabella that leaving is the right choice, and she offers you a last smile and a hug as she heads out. Well, at least this will do something. So, Isabella is on a snow-white couch, and dancers in feathered costumes greet you at the entrance of Mark's latest party. You try not to inhale any glitter. That stuff will stick to you everywhere. You'll never get rid of glitter. You'll never get rid of glitter. You'll find it for years. You try not to inhale any glitter as you search for the host, who lounges casually on a white sofa. Ah, there you are. I'm not used to being disappointed, but I can't say I'm surprised. Oh, right. Tomas. Well, ma'am. That was your own doing. You asked me to help you. At least that one will inherit symbols. Let's not get hung up on small details. Alright, at least I've got protection. Hey, we got through a conversation point. Everyone's lives are difficult in some way. Even I have to keep the predators away from Pachenko's store. Your failure to keep Tomas around has made my job that much harder. You know, I almost envy the freedom of your dingy life on the road. No greater vision, no noble cause. It must be nice and easy. You have literally no idea, ma'am. Speechless? Yes, I've been known to have that effect on people. You didn't give me a whole lot to work with, you know. Not that I'm doing a whole lot for myself either, not so for me. Every action I take carries consequences. For Pachenko's sake, it is my cross to bear. Here's a bit of trivia. Your mother and I founded the Circle. I didn't tell you before because I want to see what you were made of. Now, see, the problem is... I'm gonna save that combo. There we go. I was hoping you'd be different, but you two are a lot alike, in a bad way. I'll say no more. If you truly want to dig up the past, try Hara. Marx told me about the road from Pachenko to Hara. Now, if you'll excuse me, I actually have worthwhile matters to attend to. Marx has rejected me from the Circle. And we get bad cards from this, so we're going to do this, and we're going to swap it for that one. Okay. Alright, so... Alright, I mean, I know we can stop there, but we'd only be talking to Tomas that day. And trying to do Tomas's voice is maybe hard to pick up on the microphone, and I want to find out about Hara. So we'll try to meet up with the caravan later. Hara. The Nameless, a reclusive hermit unbothered by the world. Hara itself, the lonely, hollow buildings of Hara, are an oppressive reminder of what happens when aquifers go dry. The decaying structures and empty streets have been given over to the wind and desert rodents. The Ermite. Hara is even quieter than you imagined, its tall buildings crowding the horizon like so many giant tombstones. Up ahead, a solitary figure sits cross-legged by the roadside. The only other living person all the way out here. Blessed path, traveler. Oh, that locket. It brings back memories. I haven't seen that since Pachenko. It was your mother's? I see. Your mother. She found the circle in Pachenko, as did I. You must already know to come all the way out here. I imagine you've heard unflattering tales. So one of the reasons why I decided to come out to Hara instead of moving on with the caravan is because I don't know if this has a new game plus, so to speak. Like, if I replay this game, am I gonna still know the path to Hara, or is that going to be something I have to discover all over again? I don't know. I just don't know. And I don't want to find out afterwards. So, I'm not the person I was back then, not in name or in character, but the circles certainly led to who I am now. Our mission was simple, to fill the world with beauty. Unfortunately, this world has a way of making simple things complex. I tried to keep the circle whole, to keep profits from entering into the equation. Our art was supposed to enrich the world, not make us rich. I want to see what you have. You've got a lot of distress. Trade, commerce, and Sambi brought Pachenko to life, filled it with wonder. For a time, this was enough. The trouble began when the circle set its sights upon Hara. Once a metropolis, Hara's water all but dried up, leaving it in sharp decline. Population dwindling, we imagined that with a large investment, Hara could be restored, and the circle's sphere of influence could expand. So we struck a deal with the Rilkers. Your mom and young Marx were its strongest proponents. Of course, the Rilkers had no intention of saving Hara. What they wanted were rare metals, buried deep in the earth below the city. They threw out the stragglers, and what remained of Hara was stripped, gutted, but not before they paid us handsomely. That was when I knew we had gone too far. Two can play at this game. Greed, excess. I left when the founders turned on one another. I gave up my possessions, my relationships, even my own name. Your mother, she did the same to an extent. Conflict made us seek new lives, unforeseen. These aren't the answers you wanted, I imagine. I hope you've lived enough for that to feel familiar. Bless your path. He's not wrong. You've grown accustomed to the challenges inherent into uncovering the past. Heading deeper into Hara, you wonder what else the silent remains of the city might have seen over the years, and how, in the end, all that's left are mysteries. Ooh, I've just realized I've got 2 of these, which isn't good. But, I mean, here's the thing. It's better than having just a plain card. And they sit in deep meditation, absent. They gave up their name and gender. Maybe. So, now we can go to Bartow. And we can catch up with the caravan if we go here. Stop to get a better look. Well, that was interesting. And at least I got 3. I only have one copy of that card now. A bored child races the caravan on her bike. A number of vendors prop open their doors as the line of trucks trundle by, but for the most part, folks don't seem especially interested in the caravan's arrival. Matilda is finishing a service. Alexis is setting up a new stall. Thunder is chasing a lizard down the street. A recent arrival, she found herself right... Oh, it's an obituary. A recent arrival, she found herself right at home, defending neighbors and uplifting the community. She will be sorely missed. Matilda will hold a service in the town center. Dark clouds and lightning bolts fill his eyes. Now's not a good time. He's busy chatting with another... Rohit is busy chatting with another caravan member. Ramir is not having a good time. Nadine is busy helping those who don't stray from the caravan. I guess that's us. Miriam is dead. Thunder is chasing a lizard down the street. The dusty main road doesn't seem to hold much of interest to Thunder until your passing spooks a lizard from its sunny spot. Arf, arf, arf. Thunder takes off down the road after it, barking with excitement. One less fatigue. Alexis is setting up a new stall. Unexpectedly, you pick out a familiar face among the crowd. It's none other than Alexis. Based on their stall, complete with a bright new umbrella, they appear to have bounced back. My most trusted customer. Yes, the rumors are true. I'm afraid I've left Clifton behind me. The competition isn't so fierce here in Buckenborough, but that won't be the case in a few weeks. Oh, listen to me ramble. How does Barto fare? Perhaps you should move on too? It's a thought. Nah. Does something trouble you? Bad cards troubles me. Oy. That's my best card right now. But hey, got us through this. I'm trying to build a proper safety net out here for myself, something that can endure a disaster or two. I'm having trouble finding suitable growers here too. Many don't take proper care of their bees. Oh, great. No, wait, I almost have roasted crickets. If nuts are to your interest. Unfortunately, you played a card that I can't play off of. Even if I had. Like, you could have played so many other cards. I hope you'll visit me in Buckenborough. Take some roasted crickets for the road. No matter where I find myself, you can be sure of a simple fact. I will always have the very best, most unique wares. Seek me out if you're ever in doubt. Alexis returns to tending their stall while you depart with a new appreciation of roasted crickets, although you're not sure how or if they'll catch on here in Buckenborough. Either way, something tells you Alexis will be fine. At least we got one thing. No, wait, I think sorrow might be good. Or the conversation coming up. The funeral takes place on a sunny day, so Miriam's weeping admirers have to provide the rain. After Mathilde's final words, the guests shuffle into Miriam's old chocolate store to drink and feast, but Mathilde invites you for a walk. I didn't lie to Miriam, you know. All of her readings were joyful. I saw the whale, an oak tree, even the unbroken comet. Maybe I'm just no good at sadness. I read that we were supposed to have rain today, but I even managed to chase the clouds away. I guess that's not a horrible quality to have. We're going to need a lot of hope around this place. A lot of new people are coming in by railroad. I think Buckenborough will be okay. There's gotta be more people like Miriam in the world that want to come here. If the railroad wasn't reopened, then maybe I would never have met Miriam. We gotta take care of it, no matter what. That's all she wanted, really, in the end. I cannot do my combo. Yeah, doing my combo here will only lead to problems. So we're gonna break the pattern, take advantage of the accord, and we're going to take advantage of the accord again. Sorry, I just miss her a lot. She was such a nice person, especially to kids. Let me cry a little bit, okay? You let Mathilde cry on your jacket. You also loan her your handkerchief. She seems grateful for your assuring presence. So, that card along with this one are actually a pretty good combination. And that distressed and grieving card came in handy. It's just a card like this doesn't do... These two cards I find hard to work with, so I think I'm going to get rid of... here's the problem. This one and this one. Like, this card? Wait, or is it this card and this card? Well, no, they... Actually, wait, those two are the same card. Never mind. We're gonna move on. We've rejoined the caravan, but I don't know if Nadine has realized that. God, this town is so hard. Apparently the Descende canals got flooded. So we're going to stick with the caravan even if Nadine isn't talking to us. We're going to pull off the side of the road. Choose a card to elaborate. Nadine is on the edge as she leads the caravan into town. Fences have gone up where an assortment of tents and makeshift settlers huddle on the edge of the pond. Shops stand open but don't seem entirely welcoming. Yeah, so Nadine isn't talking to us and Ramir isn't either. Heat is talking to us. And so is Lars. We're going to find out what's up with Lars. He's living in a tent. It's designed to be taken down and moved frequently. He doesn't have many possessions inside. Figured I would have moved from Aldhurst by now. Ooh, I don't like this combo. Easy for you to say. Yeah, that ended real quick. I don't need advice, I need neighbors with some kindness in their hearts, that's all. By the time you leave, his attention is already turning inward again. He doesn't expect to connect with people much. Ugh. Bad card, bad card. Ugh, talking with him is not good. In this town? I know I just put a trade on that one, but I've still never been able to get through a conversation with Aurora. And you know what? That's not going to change now. Before you open your expression, she shoos you away, her expression annoyed. Oh, that's a first. So, we have to immediately talk with Tasudo. Proud pickler. The shelves in Tasudo's store rise almost 20 feet, filled with jars of colorful foods. He waves from the rolling ladder. The supply here could feed a small town from funds. I'll pickle anything you can imagine here, anything. Look at these shelves and call me a liar. Oi. Bad. You can't know if you like it till you try it. And trying out new things is an important part of life. Ugh, again. This was just a bad hand. Give this flavor a spin, it'll knock your socks off. Yeah, this town is the worst. And what's this I hear about an old man becoming a pickle? Preposterous. Please, no such nonsense in my shop. Tasudo has an impressive variety of pickled goods, the curious appearance of which makes your mind conjure up food-borne illness. Ugh. So we're gonna do this one, and I don't know what's in the next town, so we're just gonna do that. For heat, he's standing on his toes looking for someone in the crowd. The sun beats down from above, but the residents Being fairly unbothered by the heat, several women walk across the plaza, mango ice pops in hand as you wipe the beads of sweat from your brow and her heat presses a cold water bottle into your hands. Take this water. I'm really glad to see you again, friend. I hope that Nadine hasn't been working you too hard. Well, she hasn't been talking to me, and damn it, this is what I mean sometimes with this game, is that you just get bad combinations of hands. Are you not happy to see me? I am happy to see you, I just wish my cards would let me show that. Like, that's a card I'm gonna grab, because it will actually let me do something. I'm glad to hear that she's doing well. I feel bad for all the times that she had to fix my mistakes. She made me a better merchant. I'm even feeling ready for the full group this month. Mostly. The coast got hit hard last month though. Maybe we can provide help. Rahid is the best person. Rahid is the best. Anyways, we're gonna keep doing this. Do that. We've got a bit of protection. I told my dad that I was going to work for Nadine for a bit, and then send the money to him. I left out the part where I'm not going back. I've decided to part ways with my parents' business for real. I like being on the road and helping people get what they need. Oh, that's good. I don't know what he has, but he had something that we could work with. So maybe we can do that. Uh-oh. That's not a good face, no. Oh, that was ourselves. Could you repeat yourself? Ah, shit. I'm a little homesick. It's difficult to reconnect with Rahid after being separated for a while. Your joking assurances don't land the right way. Maybe more time on the road will help. So, this is a really cool card. And I want it. And Aurora just does not like us. And to be fair, I don't like this town. Man, even if I go here, no one's gonna talk to me. Oh well. Two men push a dairy wagon up a hill, children skip stones across a pond, a young woman writes in a diary on a ridge overlooking fields of laughter. Every mark the cataclysm left on Rimina has vanished. He's busy. Oh, okay, so Haruto is busy tinkering with XN220 circuitry. Ramir is still not talking to us, neither is Nadine. He's busy chatting. Rahid is busy chatting with another caravan member, and XN220 is babbling beyond comprehension. So we have no choice but to move on. These days, it's not just the war the city has to worry about. You approach a welcoming rest stop off the road, and travelers sit around sharing stories. I get a single use of a cord. And I put it on. Oh, shoot. I'll be back in a minute.